السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. كيف الحال؟ ان شاء الله طيبين. معكم صالح او فكت. اليوم راح نكمل تختيم اساسينز كريد فالهالا، الحلقة رقم 32. فقبل لا نبدأ لا تنسى اللايك والاشتراك في القناة اذا ما انت باشترك، وبسم الله نبدأ. وصلنا للينكولن. هذه آتشا. أنا نحرر الشجر. السلام عليكم آتشا.
Archer, is everything ready?
The Shire Moot will soon begin. Will you join us, Eivor? We'd be comforted by your presence.
أبشر الطلبة. أجل لنذهب.
Yes, I'm curious to see this Shire Moot for myself. I'll follow.
وصلنا.
When will the boat begin, Abbess?
12 able lords of Lincolnshire have already cast their stones, but they have reached a tie. 4 votes for each man. It now falls to you to break this impasse.
Me? By whose order?
You have earned the trust of our 3 candidates, it seems. Even our bishop has found a certain fondness for your hardy spirit.
كيف تكون حياة الحاكم الجديد في خطر؟
Elfgard and Hunwald were attacked recently, and your bishop remains fearful. It's clear someone wants this stopped.
They tried, yes, but they did not succeed. Praise be to God.
I kept them safe, not your God.
I pray that God guides your vote today, and not the devil, as I fear.
يا شيخ كلترا قد يساعدك تحدث مجلس القرار.
How are you, Lord?
Have I heard aright that you have come to break us from our deadlock?
I have, Lord. Have you any advice before I vote?
Lord Hundbeor was a bold and honest man, if somewhat reckless. I see the same qualities in his son. Therefore, Hunwald is my man.
King Ceolwulf's attendant, aren't you?
Aye. The king sends his love and support. Whatever happens here today shall have his full blessing.
He's learning fast. Good man.
اوكي هذا اوكي خلنا نتحدث مع الهطل ذا.
Good evening, Elfgard.
Eivor, I hope it's not untoward of me to solicit your support, but I do need it. The vote is closer than a cat's whisker.
It's a difficult choice, Elfgard. Know that I won't make it lightly.
Good, good. But let me say unreservedly that I am the man who will lead Lincolnshire into progress and victory.
I don't doubt your convictions, Lord.
هذا الشيء.
Grim, good to see you again.
A hearty hello, Drenger. Seems Britain is getting quite used to the idea of Danes stalking her shores.
Where do you fall in this contest, Grim? Elfgard is a friend of yours, is he not?
He is, and a good man as well. But I cast my stone for the bishop.
The bishop?
Yeah.
That's an odd strategy.
These Christians are easy to nudge about. So desperate they are to avoid a good fight, they'll agree to most anything a Dane says.
الأسقف Bishop.
Bishop, Eivor, I must thank you for your fearless participation in our moot.
I'm surprised to hear you vouch for me, Bishop.
I surprised myself, to be honest. But I felt it would be a good test of God's faith in my judgment. Under my guidance, this Shire is crawling back from a decade of lawlessness. God knows the love that lives in my heart for the people of Lincolnshire. I pray now that he guides your hand.
أنا محتار بين ذا.
Quite a gambit, Bishop. Mad enough to work, it may be.
Well then, I thank you for what it's worth. God go with you.
A vote for Hunwald will return the house of the ferocious swan to its former glory.
يا رجال عقب بس عشان الوعد اللي بيني وبينك.
How fare you, Lord?
My prayers are fervent and my will is strong, Eivor. If I am Elderman, I will bring joy to this Shire.
There's more to good leadership than merrymaking. You must be strong and stern and willing to take risks.
Of course, of course. Strength and wisdom and fortitude and all that. I shall rise above the peat moss of mediocrity. Have no fear.
That's good to hear.
والله اني ما ادري يعني احس اني اوكي انه نجي فخر يا ولد. والله ما ادري الخنزير ذاك الاسقف
3 men, 3 possible futures.
اودن اللحظة اللي
Which of
احبها
these sad
أين
puppets will dance best when you call upon them? It's not for myself I must cast this stone, but for my clan. Who will serve us best in a time of true need? You can never be certain where you stand in another's heart. Choose only for yourself. All 3 have strengths and weaknesses.
ما بنضعف والله ما ندري نختار من. لحظة أنا بعجز أحلل الموقف معلش بنطول في الحلقة بس بجلس أحلل الموقف. شوفوا الفقار اللي هو خنزير شعر مو خنزير قوي الرجال قوي وغني عنده فلوس ومن هالكلام وعنده معارف دنماركيين فيقدر يخدم مصالحي. هون والد انا بديت الموضوع معه من البداية وانا واعد اني اساعده بس حاليا انا بقول الاشياء المميزة الايجابية فيهم. هيرفريث الاسقف البيشوب صراحة هو اقل احتمال راح اختاره. انا محتار بين الاثنين ذيك لكن واضح انه له تأثير على الناس مع ذا كله يحترمني بدأ يحترمني وبدأ يحبني فهذا الشيء مرة كويس ان الاسقف البيشوب يكون بيني وبين علاقة. اوكي هذه الخصائص الحلوة قصدي الايجابية. الحين السلبيات الفقار من الاشياء اللي سواها قبل شوي سالفة الدب ومشينا نصيد نادى هذاك جريم ما ادري ايش الوضع بس احس ان الادمي في تناقض. هولوالد يعتبر صغير ومتهور وذا لكن ما ادري البيشوب لا تثق بهم يعني من الاساس ما في ثقة يعني فايش الوضع. لكن بما اني وعدت من البداية اكون معه راح اكون معه.
Hunwald is not the most cunning or clever, but he has heart and spirit. Both go a long way in times of need.
سبحان الله كأن الفقر.
Though tinged with arrogance, Alfgar is competent and welcoming. He'd be a good alderman, but a faithful ally.
حليف مخلصا. أنا الحين أفكر في الحليف.
The bishop can be stuffy and wallows in Christian piety,
لكنه يعد الأكثر
but he is wisest of the 3 and has already proven himself. Hunwald is not the most cunning or clever, but he has heart and spirit. Both go a long way in times of need.
بصوت لك.
Lead your shire with pride, ferocious swan.
بصوت مرة معليش لأني وعدت في البداية دائما الوعود. اوكي
It is decreed by this lawful Shiremoot that the Alderman of Lincolnshire shall be son of our dear and departed Lord Hundbjorn, Lord Hunwald of Lincolnshire.
يا فرحتك ليتني ما صوت لك. دبدي فرحتك.
I don't know what to say. I thank you. Deeply, madly, humbly. What more can I say? I don't know. I miss my father. I'd sooner see him standing here than... Well, I will do my best. For each and every one of you.
Let us all raise our cups. A toast to our new alderman.
مدري أحس الوضع غدرة.
As all well know, this Shiremoot's decision is not final, but advisory. It now falls to our newly anointed King Ceolwulf to ratify our choice. To this end, we need not worry. Ceolwulf is a friend to Saxon and Dane alike, and he is sure to approve the results. Our good and noble friend, Arthelswith.
The septic rot has overtaken this Shire. A sickness for which there is only one cure.
Your Grace! What is this?
Nobles of Lincolnshire, stand fast!
For the glory of the ancients, leave none alive!
والله اني شاك فيك. والله اني شاك فيك.
Help!
والله اني
Mother of God! Another battle!
لا اشوي من لقلي. داش. ادعسه. عيال والله ما يفهمني.
Men of Lincolnshire, stand
ده حاكمكم. صار قدام.
Is this how that god welcomes a new ultimate?
ادعس. نظام دعس ريجي.
Bastard bishop. What's his endgame?
اوكي وش هدفك يا الزبال؟ خلاص درينا ان انت تصيحين. انا اللي مات.
This one's gone. Find those who still draw breath. Polish your ass, Hunwald. The Ultimate seat is yours. As your war council, I suggest you waste no time in catching this grief tosser. He won't be far.
We should first bury our dead, no?
يا شيخ عقب.
That choice is yours to make, Ultimate.
Yes. Yes, of course. We'll bury our dead, then raise a feared.
ما بوقتك. والله شكل اختياري غلط. ليت مختار على القفار. عمده راح. وانت ندف الموتى.
I am at a loss for words. A trusted man of the cloth. I will pray for these martyrs and tend to the remaining wounded until the last man walks free.
Be well, Archer.
And you, Eivor. May God or the gods protect you.
تحدث إلى الحاكم الجديد. السلام عليكم يا عيال.
What are you doing?
ما doing شيء. ما doing شيء. اوكي وصلنا الحين سوف ننظر.
And in broad daylight. The hatred that eats at that man must be ravenous.
What news, Hunwald?
We've learned that Herewrith rode for the fort at Annikastre following the massacre. I have assembled a field there. Quite a large one, in fact. They eagerly await your orders, Eivor.
You mean your orders, Elderman?
Ah, yes, that's right. My orders. Which are what, exactly?
Who can say? Ride with me to your camp, and we'll find out together.
الحاكم الغبي.
Herewrith was a friend of my father's and always so dear to me. I don't understand what possessed him.
He invoked the name of an ancient order before his men attacked. I know exactly what possessed him.
Do you?
It's not a story for now.
This will send waves of disgust through all the parishes of Mercia. Herewrith is a new and ugly stain on the bishopric.
Your Christ was an interesting man, if a little soft. But stranger still, I've met so few Christians like him.
Today has been a boon, Eivor. In spite of everything, I now know my father's spirit still burns within me. It's thanks to you I know this. When songs are sung of the day Lincolnshire was saved, your name will ripple through every stanza.
Don't be hasty, Hunwald. One verse of our song remains unsung. The din of battle beckons.
You pagans and your appetite for battle. I certainly don't share it. I worry what diabolical feast the bishop has in store.
Don't let that poxy bishop worry you. With Eivor beside us, he'll be victuals before long. How has Atcha taken all this? She and Herewrith were so close.
She must feel as though the devil himself attacked her monastery. The poor lady.
We spoke briefly. Her spirits were low, but her work carried on. I think she'll be fine.
Manipulated by a man who should be God's gladdener.
سل خدعها الوصف.
Here's the camp, do you see? The Feared will soon be ready for action.
Give them mead and let them rest. There's hard fighting ahead.
Who's fetching the turf this time, eh?
ما
Don't want to freeze to death here.
يا شيخ عقب رقيقين. أنا مجمدة. بعدين نروح الماء. ما في شيء ينهبينا يا عيال منا. اعطني النقود. اوكي يقول لي تحدث الى القبطان. السلام عليكم.
Our warsmith has arrived. The Feareds are ready to fight.
Chieftain Eivor, can we win this fight with the men you see assembled here?
If they fight with the bravery of double their number, we may.
And is there room in your Valhalla for a ferocious swan?
Of course. Let fly your glorious banner.
Okay, let's go.
Are we ready then?
We attack now. Ready the Feared.
Our first task will be to breach the outer wall. Then we deal with the troops inside.
عندي على تخصصي. لحظة. الأصوات دي غريبة. الله عز ما في شجر طالع من رجلي. شوف. ايش السالفة؟ اوكي ايش ذا انكاستر. اوكي الحين سوف نبدأ الآن الفايت.
To me, holy warriors of Lincolnshire.
The best way to preach is with a battering ram. I shall help it along.
اقتحم الروضة. وين المدق؟ اصبر سجاد ليكم في حق الزيت. في حق الزيت. حق الزيت. هان والله اني جايب في الوسط. خذوني معكم يا عيال. بكسر حق الزيت. احمل ابناء المتاع. لا هنا حركت نفسي. اخ والله. يلا مع السلامة. باي. لونك مو معجبني. اكسر الحصار. ابشرك بس. انا ايش في جالس احترق. اوكي هذا كيف نكسره. اوكي اكي متفجع اكي يا ولد صدق عمك صدق فخرك. عفوا يا ورع، من هذا اللي بينا يساعد؟ يوه شغال عند ابوي. قم يا ورع. اوكي ندور متفجرات عشان نفجرني. يا رب انها راس بنات، يا رب 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 رب. عيال شغال عند ابوكم جالس صحيك كل شيء. قم يا ورع. لا 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 ايش القى مواضيع الثاني. اطلق على الروض لخفض الجسر. اوه السالفه فيها جسر. ارحبوا. اوكي الجسر ده ما كاني فتحت قوته.
I got him. My thanks, Algar.
شكل من هنا. تراكم من جديد. قدرت اي والله بدل تقدير خنزير. القم اوكي خلونا نخترق باقي الثانية. يا رب اقسم بالله العلي العظيم ظل والله اني ناقص عليها. وين الصبي؟ اصبروا يا عيال ابي اسوي بعيني. يلا اصبروا البركة لا تفوتني. اعثر عاس ما كنت مطمن له ذا الاسم. السلام عليكم. خلوني اعثر على ذا الاسقف واقتله. يا ليلى قد جنون. ايش؟ ايش سوى؟
Point me to the bishop. No one else need die today.
صح.
He's in the chapel there, hiding away.
ذا الجبان.
Coward. Let no one leave that church without facing judgment.
اعثر على الاسقف. يا كري الله ما يفيق الاهل. انقلع غبي. فرع ما يفيق لك انت بعد. اكسر الجزار. علق ذولي قاتلهم. السلام عليكم. اعثر على اسقف هرتث واقتله. تأكيد القتلة. أنا أخطيت إني ما أعطيتك القتلة. إي هذه أنا بيها وين تواقف تحطم في قمتك يا رخاوة. إي الحين لحظة الحديث مع أودن. لازم أودن والله شخصيته فخمة. Enough!
I died the day I hid behind these robes, this cross. To bring the light of my order to a wider view, I did
debased myself.
الجمهور أكبر.
Clawed my way to the top of this common religion, full of common men.
الوضعين.
I should have lived as the ancients did.
That's the folly of mankind, Herevrid. We wallow in our failures like happy pigs in a sty of shit. We should have learned to enjoy it.
تعلم استمتاع بالأمر. بس ما جاء أودن. نعم جهز لك أودن والله قمت أسكك زرار الملابس كذا يعيني. مات. هذا الشيء بيوقف قدامي. الجيتار يصير. كما كان عضو التنظيم الجيتار. منو الجيتارة؟ كان في ورع قدامي. تحدث الى هود دبدبت باب منين؟ والله عندكم كنوز يا عيال. لا بعدين نجيب. تحدث الى هود دبدبت. هون والد. السلام عليكم يا رياض. القفار ذا هنا فينه حاضر يا رجال كل شيء يجي فجأة.
Eivor, is he?
هل هو مات الأسقف؟
Is the bishop dead?
أسقف ولا جدار؟
Too much. Now he's gone.
I won't miss him, but Atcha will need some time to grieve.
سلام. لقد كذا بقى عليك تخحف هناك تدلان أيها الحاكم. خلني.
Lincolnshire is yours to lead, Elderman. The hardest fight begins now.
The din of battle still rings in my ears. I think I now know what it means to be a leader.
Good.
Oh, good. مطي تشميقة.
I would ask a favor if I could.
وشو؟
Name it.
سلمة أشياء. Name it.
As Elderman, my life may be a dangerous one. For a time, anyway. Would you allow my Swanborough to take refuge in your settlement? At least until I feel all danger has passed.
We'd be happy to have her.
Thank you, my sturdy Norse berserker. The mead halls of my shire will be lonely without you stomping about.
Our people are bonded now. We must look out for one another.
Hey, ما يبخوك تضمني ورع فك.
Blast it. I am a horror with goodbyes.
الله يسلمك.
It'll do for now.
الله يسلمك.
Now it seems the wind calls me back to Randvi. Let's tell her the good news.
اوكي الى راندفي الحفظ الله على ما نوصل هالمكان. ادعونا نوصل بالسلامة بس. اوكي خلنا نروح راندفي. اكتملت احداث قصة الانكشاف قصيدة هونوالد. واو. اوكي خلنا نشوف حاجة. التنظيم. اوكي فتحنا الكلب ذا. اغتنع في السوق ويعزف فكر. خلنا اشوف وين. وش رايكم قبل ما نروح الراندفي نروح نغتال الجيتار هذا؟ ماسك معي اروح اغتاله. بنروح له نغتاله ونرجع الراندفي نعلمه. يقول انه يعزف هنا. بركب الشجرة ذي. ايوه هذا كو. هذا كو. اوكي. مسوي طلال مداح انت وجهك. 1 2 3 سوي دق. اي احلى لقطة.
You won. I can see defeat. When Scops mention me, they will sing of my conquests.
Cowards do not get sagas.
I am no coward. In a long-lost battle for Wessex, I was the victor. The Scot could speak of that time. Focus on my lost honor.
No, I'll leave your reputation as it is. Here, in the blood-blackened mud.
بل يا هيبر. هيبر ايش لا تعال اننا قتلناك يا مسوي مطنوخ. تعال بابا. اسف. خلينا نرجع الراوند في نعلمه. اوكي الحين نبلغ برضا. حتى السالفه ذي 13 ما عقب.
It was rubbish. You had discarded it.
القمامة طلع.
Ranvi, what is this?
Another dispute, I'm afraid. Holger stirring the pot once again. Will you sit in judgment?
Okay.
Judgments are the burden of a Jarl. This is Sigurd's duty now.
He refuses to leave his quarters. Right now, you are the only noble fit for this.
I don't know. It is not my place.
Please. Only until Sigurd recovers his strength.
All right. Once more. Gudrun, Holger, come forward. You will state your cases and I will hear you out and be as swift in my judgment as I am able. Gudrun, you may speak.
I've been robbed, Eivor. My property defaced. 3 days ago, I discovered some of my sailcloth missing. I scoured the settlement in search of it. Passing Holger's home, there I see it. Boldly displayed and worse, defaced, with scrawls and silly stories upon it.
Lies and slander!
Holger, quiet. You're well acquainted with the rules of this trial. Now, Gudrun, what did you do upon discovering your sailcloth?
I confronted him, demanding silver. For sil with Holger's inky scratching cannot be sold or bartered, can it? I ask only that I be paid for the property that was taken from me, yet he refuses.
So Holger took something that belonged to you and defaced it. Now you wish to be paid for the item. Do I understand?
That is right.
طيب هولجر ايش دفاعك عن نفسك؟
Holger, what say you in your defense?
Short days ago, I found a pile of mildew-stained detritus beneath the docks, and salvaged what I could. I wished to use it as a canvas, you see? As a conveyance for my latest works. The sailcloth was in such a state, and so obscured from view, I assumed it was refuse, abandoned goods.
I see.
My motives were honest, Eivor. Would a thief be so brazen as to display the fruits of his crime? Hardly. Yet here she claims I have robbed and defaced her property, when all I took was rubbish left by to rot.
Nonsense.
My only crime here is that I gave something ugly and decrepit a bold new life.
I see. So you feel Gudrun disposed of something and now unreasonably seeks its return.
Exactly. Yes.
اوكي انا سمعت اللي.
All right, I have heard enough.
I might have profited from that cloth. Holger has all but robbed me of a future boon.
It was garbage. Yet now it's a part of something greater. If anything, I have increased its value. You ought to thank me.
Oh, I will thank you with the back of my
hand. Let me speak.
الحكم.
After careful thought, it is clear that...
What is this? What are you doing?
Holger and Gudrun are at odds. I hope to find a resolution.
That duty is mine alone, Eivor. You know this. Stand aside.
You were not here, brother. Nor did I wish to bother you.
A sallow excuse for such a bold defiance. I hope you enjoyed it. Are you finished singing, my dear scout?
My Jarl, as I was saying,
Stop! Enough! I have heard more than enough to render my judgment.
ايش عندك ها؟
For as long as I've known you, Holger, you have spun words into lies. You weaken the minds of children and delude the minds of men. I've shown you too many years of tolerance. And rather than exist in grateful meekness as Holger the liar, you sink lower. You become Holger the thief, robbing a woman of her livelihood, all in the name of your stupid stories.
Sigurd, you all know that is not the...
This is the consequence of your actions. You will pay Gudrun the value of 30 sailcloths.
30 شراع.
30 times? Surely you jest. That would ruin me, Sigurd.
Do I look like one to pay pranks, Holger? Pay the fee, or be exiled?
Great, Jarl. If I may, I seek only compensation for a single sailcloth. The rest is...
30 times! In silver! That is my judgment.
Hey, Basim. ما ادري هيثم.
Does this not seem unfair?
أنا أدعم حكم سيجر.
Sigurd is our Jarl. His word is law, whether or not you agree.
You see?
Of course, my Jarl. As it must be. Forgive my defiance.
Thank you, Lord, for hearing us out.
See to it that judgment is carried out exactly as I have said. Should the need arise again, do not fail to rouse me.
ها مشكلة يا هوجر صدق عدك. قلعتك انت وياه. تعالي.
I want to thank you for your judgment, Eivor. For stepping in when Sigurd would not, in spite of what happened.
Poor man. I've never known him to be so angry and reckless. Is that a side you've seen?
Rarely. There have been moments when he was distressed, worried, afraid. But nothing like this. Never, ever like this.
Let us do our best for him as we take care of our own. We're his best hope for healing.
If it is not too late. In the meantime, we press on.
Lincolnshire is a friend to us.
Wonderful news. And who is our ally there?
The boy Hunwald is the new Ealdorman of Lincolnshire, and he has sworn allegiance to us.
The loud one, an Ealdorman? Well, should he ever wish to call for aid, he need only shout.
حكيم قصدي غبي. اوكي انتهينا هنا. لا تنسون اللايك والاشتراك في القناة اذا ما انت مشترك، وان شاء الله نلتقي في حلقات افضل واكثر جمال. مع السلامة.